recommend that you use the yellow sticky approach to define and lay out the network schedule. What you do is simply, on yellow stickies, write down the individual tasks at the lowest level of the work breakdown structure. Like, for example, purchase hardware components. You do that for all the tasks and lay them out in front of you. I like to start from the end and work my way backward in laying out the network schedule. So the last task is integrating hardware and software. Before that can occur, we have to assemble the hardware. But before we assemble it, we have to purchase it. And then in terms of software, we have to program code B and A. And before we can begin programming, we need to design the database. And in order to do that, we have to define what the logic is. And before we can either purchase the hardware or design the logic, we have to define what the performance requirements are. And in order to do that, we have to interview the users. Then once I lay it out, I check it by going forward. After we interview the users, we can define the performance requirements. Then we can design the logic. The logic leads to the database. The database allows us to begin coding. Once the coding is done, those are essential activities for integration of the hardware and software. And then down here, once we have the performance requirements defined, we can go ahead and purchase the hardware. And then after purchasing it, we can assemble it. And along with the software, we can integrate the hardware once it's assembled. And so now we have the sequence of activities for the project.